Welcome to Grip the Top Commander. We have another deck tech for you. This is Jared.
And Zach. We are going to be giving you our Athroes God of Passage EDH deck. Athroes is a 3 converted mana cost 5/4 god, so he has indestructible and the same devotion rules that we've become familiar with. Whenever another creature you own dies, return it to your hand unless target opponent pays 3 life. Now, Athroes is a sweet general. There are a ton of different ways to build him and a lot of different ways to take him, and the way that we chose is with Shadowborn Apostle. We saw this card when M14 was first launched, and everyone started comparing it to Relentless Rats because it has the same Relentless rule of any number within a deck. And that is also true in EDH. So Shadowborn Apostles are a very unique card, and we really wanted to see what could be done in EDH with them when we were talking about Athroes. So the Apostles are an extremely important role of the deck. I mean, the Shadowborn Apostles make up 34 of our 99 cards. So with 35 Shadowborn Apostles in the deck and Athroes, the synergy there is amazing. You sacrifice 6 creatures named Shadowborn Apostle, then you can target an opponent to lose 3 life per Apostle. So that's 18 life points of pressure just from activating that ability. So we really built the deck to exclusively be around Shadowborn Apostle. They may go get demons, but this is a Shadowborn Apostle deck with Athroes at the helm.
And the great thing about Athroes is that you target the player, so it can be a political thing. So you have one person that's really taking over the game. You can have your opponents help you by putting stuff back in your hand, or just trying to single that one person out. So he's pretty nifty.
When you run Shadowborn Apostles, you are still going to get demons. In this deck, the demons are a pleasant byproduct of an engine rather than the end game result. So the number of demons we've decided on is fairly low. So we've decided on 5 demons, and the 5 demons of the deck are Runescarred Demon. Every time we play, Runescarred Demon is the first demon that we go get. We race to 6 Apostles, go sack them, go get Runescarred Demon, and Runescarred Demon can go get us any other piece of the deck. Since the deck is a giant engine, you need the right pieces for it to run. Then we chose Harvester of Souls, Archfiend of Depravity, Overseer of the Damned, and Mirror Entity, who is a changeling, so it is each creature time at all times, so it is a demon in the deck. It can be brought out from the Apostle's ability, and all 5 of these demons that we've chosen have really unique and really synergistic ways that it deals with the deck. And as we go through what the deck does, it'll be a little bit more apparent why we chose these 5 specifically.
Now, when we were building this deck, we quickly realized that the challenge of building Shadowborn Apostle, when you think about it, we have 34 Shadowborn Apostles, 35 land, and an Athroes. So that only gives us, and 5 demons, so that only gives us 25 free spots where we can make the deck work with only 25 cards. So it became an immediate challenge to build this deck. You quickly empty your hand pretty fast because the mana curve is so low, and you need to refill it as soon as possible. So here are some card draw spells and cards we have to help us keep the momentum. Skull Clamp is an all-star. Necropotence, Dark Prophecy, Phyrexian Arena, Grim Harespect, Greyborn Muse, which is also really good with Mirror Entity because you can pay 1 mana upkeep and make everything into a zombie and draw a crap ton of cards. Erebos, God of the Dead.
The Card of the Deck award goes to Remembrance in this deck, by far. Remembrance is the all-star. This is always my very first tutor with Runescarred Demon. 6 Apostles, Runescarred Demon, Remembrance. Now the game is unique. always I will go get this card. This is a card that only works in Shadowborn Apostle decks.
Right. I mean, it's kind of, I always like to find those unique cards and that no one else is using, and Remembrance is definitely one of those. Another great card that works with Remembrance is Edgewalker. Edgewalker is a really fantastic card. It makes all of our Shadowborn Apostles free. So with Athroes in the field, either they're paying 3 life, and if they don't, then we basically get to cast it for free. And with Remembrance, it just cycles through all of our Apostles out of the deck, and it gets to be a very, very hard thing for him to handle. Tessa Orzhov Scorn, she's a really good creature. Whenever our black creatures, which is Shadowborn Apostles, die, we get a 1/1 Flying Spirit, and which we can use then to removal by sacrificing 3 white creatures. Another great is Rotling Reanimator. Whenever one of our clerics die, then we'll get a 2/2 zombie. The same thing with Zendraith Necromancer. So all of as the deck does what it does, we're getting more dudes, more power on the field, and we're not really losing momentum. We're just keep on going. As far as our recursion, because we are killing our creatures on purpose, Yawgmoth's Will and Immortal Servitude will get back all of our Apostles. It is a super fun way. Oh, and with Yawgmoth's Will, if we have Edgewalker out, we just vomit everything back on the field. It's absolutely fantastic. Another way we can win with our Shadowborn Apostles without the demons is Cathar Crusade. So it makes all of our Shadowborn Apostles into huge beat sticks, coupled with Firming Stone, which is another card you will not see in any other EDH deck. Whenever you cast a spell, for every spell you control have Ripple 4, so you can basically cast 1 Apostle and then cast almost every Apostle in your deck. So these are cards what makes the Shadowborn Apostle deck work.
The next portion of the deck that we're going to talk about is kind of taking advantage of Shadowborn Apostles once again, the fact that we're sacrificing. Now, 6 for wanting yourself, sacrificing 6 creatures just to go get 1 creature can be a little painful at times. So we run Grave Pact, Dictate of Erebos, and Martyr's Bond. All of these essentially turn our Apostle effect into a mini board wipe. We sacrifice 6 Apostles to do what our deck is built to do, and everyone else has to sacrifice 6 of their own creatures as a byproduct. We have a ton of creatures in this deck, and so the times that we end up sacrificing Shadowborn Apostle, all 3 of these cards are amazing. And as always, nothing is better with pact effects than sack outlets. And we chose Phyrexian Altar and Ashnod's Altar. Being able to sacrifice our creatures for mana, whether we need a lot or we need it of a color, these both do the job really well. A lot of times it's not even Apostles. With Zathrid Necromancer and Rotling Reanimator and Overseer of the Damned, we end up producing a ridiculous amount of zombie tokens as a byproduct of just what we're doing normally. And so with a battlefield full of zombie tokens, the sack outlets become amazing. You sacrifice a creature for mana, your opponent sacrifices a creature for your Grave Pact. Overseer of the Damned gives you a brand new zombie to sacrifice for mana. You can clear your opponent's board in a disgustingly vicious black loop. Really nothing better than that. Some other good stuff that the deck has access to is Demonic Tutor. The same way that we go get Runescarred Demon to give us any other piece that we need, Demonic Tutor will get us whatever part of the engine we're looking for. Whether it's a sack outlet, a Grave Pact, or a big finisher, Demonic Tutor's always there for us. Since the deck is predominantly black, we do have problems with certain permanents, and so we chose Vindicate, Utter End, and Austere Command as a way to deal with the non-creature permanents that may pose a threat. Austere Command really standing out here for the first time, giving a black deck the ability to remove enchantments and artifacts at ease. Okay, so now the 35 land that we chose for this deck. Since we were so limited on the card choice, getting some utility land really helped. So of course, like any other black deck, we run the Urborg Cabal Coffers. Then Nykthos Shrine to Nyx stands in as Cabal Coffers number 2. and Crypt of Agadim, Deserted Temple, and Vezuva stand in as Cabal coffers 3, 4, and 5 of the deck, giving us a huge ability to just produce a ton of mana, hard cast our demons if we need, or empty our hand of all of our Shadowborn Apostles. Then we also run Volrath Stronghold and Mistveil Plains as ways to put our demons back into the deck so we can go grab them with the Apostles, or in Volrath Stronghold's case, just draw them on our next upkeep. Phyrexian Tower and High Market are sack outlets and lands. Vault of the Archangel is the easiest way to give our entire board lifelink and death touch, whether it's making Apostles death touch blockers or our demons into lifelink beat sticks, so we can try and recover some of the life loss that black is naturally prone to. Massive amounts of draw power that we've included in the deck make Reliquary Tower a natural fit, and any black deck would be empty without Bojuka Bog. Our dual land ends with Command Tower, Godless Shrine, Isolated Chapel, Fetid Heath, Tainted Field, Terramorphic Expanse, and Evolving Wilds. We then run 9 basic swamps and 6 basic plains to finish out our 35 land base for the deck.
So that's our deck. We hope you like it. Thanks for watching. We love to hear your feedback, your likes, don't likes. If you'd like us to work on a certain deck, or you want to see what our take on a deck, let us know. We can do deck techs. We'll do a general theory on it. You got to let us know what you want.
Yeah, we absolutely want to hear from you guys about this video or any other content that you want to see on the channel. I would absolutely recommend Athroes for anyone who wants to have a lot of fun in EDH. This is an extremely fun deck. Out of the games that I've played, the play groups, the games always end up being super interactive, really fun. You're able to see cards that you don't traditionally see. It's a good time at the table, and except for a small handful of cards, the deck is actually fairly budget. It's not often that you can build an EDH deck where over a third of the deck is less than $1 a card. So really good deck to start with a budget if you want to try and do something unique that most playgroups haven't seen. So thank you guys very much. We've both put a lot of love into Athroes, and we would love to hear any suggestions you guys may have or anything else you guys want to see on the channel in the near future.
All right, thanks guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey guys, hope you liked that video. I'm sure you did. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to push that subscribe button for me. Really would appreciate it. Thank you. I know you're busy, I know, but I just need you to push that button for me. It's quite not by the end of the day right now. We have a deadline to meet, and that's your deadline. Okay. And oh, hey, we have a meeting at 2 o'clock. Don't miss it. All right. Thanks, guys. Oh, and then one more thing too. You need to push this. If you like more videos, click over here. And we have also videos right here and there. So again, don't forget to subscribe.